All right. Howdy, hey everyone. Here with another freaking gaming video update, which if you watched the last one, no, you didn't because it got no views, but that's all chill and cool. Since no one watched those videos and maybe no one's going to watch this video, I'll recap a little bit. So in my previous videos, I just talked about how a lot of people who make these gaming YouTube channels and give tutorials are people who are already successful. And I wanted to make like a little thing about someone who's not successful and like their journey on this whole YouTube thing and making a gaming channel. And I think I'm doing okay. It's really hard as someone with a full-time job who's tired all the time, who sleeps 10 hours a day plus a nap. It doesn't leave much time for making videos, and making videos is not super easy. Um, but it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, so I'm trying it. I've been making a lot of YouTube shorts and TikToks because they're easy. They're like very easy to make. So let me go over what I've been doing so far and what's been working, what's not been working. I kind of have this grand plan where I want to stream, but it's kind of like hard to break into the space if people don't know you. So I've been working on a few things. I'm trying to put my face out there on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, just so like people recognize it. And then when I'm streaming, they'll recognize it. And then also, I'm trying to take people from YouTube and TikTok and bring them to the live stream. So I'm going to do Twitch live streams and YouTube live streams. So I'm a little, the reason I haven't started yet is because I'm a little worried. I've been trying to build up to it by getting my face out there, making shorts, making TikToks. I've made about 30 TikToks. It's been a long time since I started this channel. I mean, not like a long time, like 3 months maybe. On TikTok, I have 177,000 views, and on YouTube, I have 111,000 views. But a lot of these came from the shorts, and that's kind of what I've been focusing on. I mainly want to make long form videos because that's what I like, and I kind of want to make the content that I like. But the shorts are easy, and I like, just cranking out the clips, making them in the right freaking format, and yeah. So some of the things I'm struggling with right now is one is performance. It's hard to talk to a camera. I'm not good at it. I'm a shy, anxious dude. That's why my main channel name is Anxious Bean, which don't check it out. Not worth it. Unless you like the content. I make Overwatch things and like, Overwatch is going through this, like everyone's kind of switching to Marvel Rivals. So that would suck if Overwatch dies as I start making a Overwatch YouTube channel, but I don't think it's going to happen. A lot of people already think Overwatch is dead, but someone with no experience making videos, just between the two, between YouTube and TikTok, I'm almost at 300,000 views between the two, which isn't, some people blow up and get like 1 million views on their little video, but obviously that's not me. So I wanted to talk about what's working, what's not working, what works better where, and stuff like that. So between TikTok and YouTube, on TikTok, for some reason, videos where it's not gameplay do very well. And it's kind of like I've been kind of making these funny videos, these funny TikToks about, Overwatch, and it's not gameplay related, and those ones do very well. On YouTube, they don't do well at all. And maybe it's because the topics might be somewhat inappropriate and YouTube doesn't like that, so it doesn't push it out to people. But yeah, it does very well on TikTok. I would pull out my phone and show you the numbers, but phone's right there. And then alternatively on YouTube, the YouTube shorts that are just gameplay do very well, and I'm surprised by that. So I think in my last video I talked about that I'm good at the game, and that could be one of the things that helps me. But literally, I just have no want to show off how good I am at the game, and I just want to make like videos. Like I want to make like video essays on Overwatch. I want to make I want to make like tutorials and educational things. But I haven't really wanted to show off how good I am and just post gameplay, which is like the easy thing to do. I'm kind of afraid to because I feel like it's not going to get any views because it's like it's kind of hard for people to watch someone that they don't know play a game. You know, you kind of got to hook people in, I feel like. And I know some people don't like that about YouTube gaming right now, in that you can't just post a let's play unless you're like famous, which, I get that. It sucks. In my last video, I talked about how it's very hard for small YouTube creators because we have so many things going against us. One, people don't know us. Two, we need full-time jobs to survive. And we're competing against people who they could just post a gameplay video and get 10 times as many views. They don't even edit it. They send it to an editor and they literally just play the video game and they get paid for it. And then meanwhile, us, we have to put in hours of work and for an unknown return. And that's just how it is. And I'm not going to complain about it. I just think it's something you got to think about. It's like you have to put in a lot of effort to get off the ground, and then eventually the dream is that you won't have to put in as much effort, and I'm hoping that's the case. That's why I'm trying to build everything up, and then move to Twitch and YouTube Live so that I could kind of just play the games and stuff like that. So I did say that my main strategy right now is kind of just getting my face out there, getting my name out there, posting shorts and TikToks and everything. And then I feel like once people are aware of me, they're more likely to watch me live stream. And then, so my next idea on how to continue getting my face out there and stuff like that is, okay, so I know a lot of people don't want to put their face on like YouTube videos and on stream and stuff like that. I just think it makes you, it's like a little individual thing that you have, and it makes you more recognizable. And that's the reason I'm doing it. It's like, I don't like my face. I don't want to put my face out there. But if I have a clip and my face is next to it, which none of my clips have my face next to it, only like my little commentary ones have my face. But if people see my face and then they see me playing on Twitch or something, then I feel like they're more likely to watch. So it's kind of like a long game strategy, what I'm doing with this. And then my next phase for kind of trying to grow my Twitch and YouTube is to I got two things I'm wanting to do. Number one is there's this like clip compilation channel that just uploads Overwatch clips, and the only prerequisite is it to be a Twitch clip. So I have to stream on Twitch and then cut it up into little clips and then send it to I don't even know how that works, but you got to clip your Twitch and then send it to this guy, and then he'll put it in his YouTube video, and he gives a little credit on the bottom left of the screen, which is cool. And I think if I stream enough and get enough good clips, and then those videos, they'll get 40,000 views, which is like not like a ton for like a big YouTuber, but he uploads all the time, and that's get my face in 10 of those, and all of a sudden I have more views than my TikTok and YouTube combined. So that's one of my strategies. The next strategy is I want to upload kind of like a TikTok or a YouTube short that's related to what I'm going to stream, and then plug the stream at the end, which a little thing about YouTube and TikTok and the shorts and stuff like that is that the retention is like super important. And as soon as you start plugging things at the end, it might just like the retention might just fall off, which is a risk you're going to have to take, which if you're trying to build from 0 viewers on Twitch and YouTube, I think that's worth the risk. But let me explain the risk is that if people are swiping away from your video at the end, you get less retention time. If you get less retention time, it's less likely to promote it to other people. So overall, if you promote yourself, you're going to get less views on that video. But especially on TikTok, they pump it out to like 1,000 people right when you post it, and it's like, whoa. But if those 1,000 people see it, maybe one of them or two of them will come watch. If it's a good TikTok, they'll come watch your live stream. I don't know. Maybe that's what'll happen. And then if you're an entertaining and genuine person or good at the game or whatever you're trying to do as a streamer, then maybe they'll follow, maybe they'll stick around. But I don't really know what the overlap is between TikTok viewers and Twitch and YouTube live viewers and shorts viewers and stuff like that. But one fear is like if someone's scrolling through TikTok, they're not going to want to be like, okay, done scrolling, let's go to Twitch. It's like people just doom scroll for forever. They don't want to change. They don't want to take action and switch to a different like platform. So I understand if not many people are going to switch, but that's one of my goals. Okay. Next up, so YouTube monetization. obviously I'm a far way away because most of my views are from shorts and stuff like that. So my long form videos, they're decent. I do want to do a lot more with that. I think live streaming will help me bump up my watch hours if I do that. Because it's like an easier way to do watch hours, but that's only if people watch it. If people don't watch it, then oh well, you just wasted your time. You didn't waste your time. Every failed video, every failed live stream, it's a freaking experience, and there's a lesson learned, and that's the good thing. One thing is I'm super bad at reading a script. So how I said I wanted to make like video essays. I'm so bad at reading a script. So something I did a couple months ago is I just came up with 10 random tier list ideas, okay, for Overwatch, and I just improv'd them. I drank some freaking energy tea, got some caffeine in me, and I just rambled off 10 freaking tier lists. And they were decent. I think one of them is my most viewed long form video, which is, most viewed long form videos only like 3,000 views. But it's like how awkward I would feel alone in a room with each hero. And it's like, it's like a funny little premise. And I kind of just improv'd it. So it's a very easy video to make. I really like the thumbnail of it. And that's kind of where the majority of the time went, even though it didn't take super long to do it. So let me talk about some of the unfair advantages I have. So one of them is, check this out. I got a pretty cool mic. It was $50, but the thing is you needed a mic arm, which I got. I already got a nice PC. Okay. You want to see this on Woot? I got these little lights. I don't know. They're $15. There's two of them. Next up, my phone. I already had a good phone. It's a Galaxy S23 Ultra. Okay. So this, did I say this mic arm I already had? Because, I just ripped it off the desk. This mic arm I already had because I thought I wanted a mic arm, but I was like, it's so inconvenient. But anyways, this microphone needs a mic arm because it doesn't come with anything. I needed to buy this cable, which was like $10. But then luckily, because I used to play guitar, I had this Scarlett Solo Gen 2 audio interface that I used to plug my guitar into to record music, which wasn't very good music, but I used to play guitar for a long time. Look at the guitars over there. Yeah. But that already had one of those cables, one of those fancy cables. And that's why this $50 mic sounds good, I think. Next advantage I had, my PC is already good, 2080 Ti, 5 years old, but that's enough for streaming and recording gameplay. I could record 1080p at 120 FPS and have like good. Okay, one of the things with this, I can't figure this out. I'm using Camo as I plug in my phone to my computer, but for some reason it wants to use the Wi-Fi connection. So sometimes it's really laggy. And I'm not going to use this as a stream because it freaking uses so much resources and everything like that. Okay, next up, another unfair advantage I already had is I have some experience in Photoshop. I was never artistic or anything. But maybe like 6-7 years ago, I wanted to make my own profile picture for Discord, and I just drew it in MS Paint, and I had so much fun drawing in MS Paint that I made profile pictures for all my friends on Discord. And then as like I improved at it, I was like, I got better and better. I'm like, let me use a real art software. And all I really knew of was Photoshop, so I got that, even though it's not like a good drawing software, but that's what I got. And I learned how to use that, and I had fun in it for like a month, and then I stopped using it. But the skills I gained in it kind of helped me transition to making thumbnails. I'll throw up some of my thumbnails. Here is a thumbnail that I made before I started making videos that I think is really cool. Here's another one I made before I started making videos. These are like long form ideas I have, but it's just very hard to make them, I guess. But yeah. And then, so for video editing, I use DaVinci Resolve. Actually, let me back up one more second. Is another one of the unfair advantages I have is I already have a ton of clips. I love saving gaming clips of me playing Overwatch, and I'm like, I show them to everyone, and they're like, "Oh, cool." But I think they're really good clips, and some of them got like the most recent one I posted on YouTube Shorts got 15,000 views, which is really cool. And it's just like a little clip I got by playing the game. And then I use like the instant replay feature. But yeah, I think I'm figuring it out. I think I'm figuring out how to do everything. And I think that'll help me in the future for making these gaming videos. If you want, I could go over, I could, maybe I'll do a review of one of my videos or one of my YouTube shorts, and then I'll go over how to make them, and then I'll go over like my setup, like with these lights. And I don't have a cool background. I just use I just keyframe it out in DaVinci Resolve. I'll show. I think I have a really good setup between DaVinci Resolve, OBS, SteelSeries Sonar, and Camo, which is the video turning your phone into like a webcam. So if one person's interested, I'll make a little video about that. But basically, I have it set up so that I have three different audio tracks, so that I have gameplay, I have Discord, and then I have my own mic, and then I could adjust the volume when I'm editing. I could show how I make these YouTube shorts. I'll put two different types up. One of them is like me talking, and the other one is like a gameplay one. And I could go over how I make those. Otherwise, that's it for today. So that's the, I don't know, 3-month update. Haven't made one of these because no one watched the other ones, which is fine. But I just thought it was interesting because my first video I made for my gaming channel got like 1.4 thousand views just like instantly. And I was like, that's sick. I'm excited about this. And then I made this kind of video, which got literally, I don't know, like 10 impressions, maybe 30 impressions, which obviously that means no one's viewing it. That's all right. That's all right. I'm not putting much effort into this. I'm making little shitty little thumbnails because I'm not trying to get a ton of views on this. I'm more so just trying to document this. And like, if anyone's interested, you're interested, and like, that's cool. Cause I'm interested. This is like another thing that I like watching a thing like this. Of someone who doesn't know what they're doing and like they're making it. And I hope people comment and like say, whoa, you should do this, or this is what I'm doing, this is what's working for me, this is what's not working for me. And I think that'd be cool. So yeah, if anyone wants to comment on anything, do that. Otherwise, peace.